Welcome to Body Moves for Life. Again, John Archer today, and I'm going to talk to you about push-ups, but really I'm going to use push-ups as a means to really drive home the concept. And again, I talk about this frequently, but it's the concept of showing up, lowering your goals, and knocking it out. Finding yourself enjoying something more accidentally than coming in ready to run a marathon and never getting started. So let's get started. Okay, there's many ways to do push-ups, but the idea here is to do a few of those ways, and I want to talk to you about doing multiple reps and allowing your body to warm up and listening to your body. So first of all, I want to talk to you about some different options for push-ups. So if you'll start on your hands and knees, for those of you who may not be used to doing push-ups, I'm going to start off with an extremely easy way to do push-ups. I basically want to start with hands and knees, not like this too much and not like this too much, and even not like this too much. I want to be kind of 90-degree angles and parallel chest to the floor. Okay, and with that said, I want to basically make a really easy push-up by going down and touching my nose to the floor and coming up. Okay, and the goal here is if push-ups are hard for you and you really literally can't do one, you can even sit back a little bit and come down here. But remember, you want to push up. Okay, so you maybe want your hands in line with where your nose is going to go down and push up. Actually, I want to talk to you a little bit about your elbows because I want your elbows to stay in. And the purpose of this is the following. When the elbows stay in, when I push up, I'm getting this motion here, which is working the tricep. Now, if the elbows are out, the triceps will be worked as well, but this type of pushing angle is very different than this type of pushing angle. So I want to really work on body alignment and structure to really take care of the shoulders, make sure that we are doing good posture and good technique in our movement. So this first push-up here, the idea, maybe I'll do this angle here, is to make it very simple. If you want it extra simple, sit back a little bit, put your hands right down where your nose will go right down between them, and then leave your elbows in, go down and push up. Okay, this is pretty easy and not going to require too much strength. So if you literally don't have much strength, this is a great place to start. So I'm going to do 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the reason I did 10 was because I wanted to get my blood flowing. The whole purpose of that was to get my blood flowing. And let's go ahead and talk about some of the different positions that we can do our push-ups in. Now, I sat back to make it easier. This time, I'm going to be pretty much straight where I'm not cheating back and I'm not making it too hard forward. And I'm going to do the same again, going down, putting my nose between my hands. I'm going to do 5 this time. Okay, and I did 5 that way. And now, what I want to really work towards, if you really are going to be working on push-ups from your knees, is I want to work towards the following, which would be putting your hands a little farther forward and allowing your body to rock forward and then push back. And this would be a much better push-up that I want you to work toward, but literally do these that you can comfortably do literally until you can do about maybe 30 or 50 of those, and without it leaving you too sore or uncomfortable. And after 50, it felt pretty good, and you're ready to move forward. Your body will be conditioning at that point. And again, take several weeks and take your time. But here, the idea is to put the hands out pretty far in front, to rock forward and push back. Again, with the elbows in, rock forward and push back. We'll do 5, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and so again, notice I've done about 3 sets now. I did a first one, I did a set of 10, and then I talked a little bit, and then I did a couple of sets of 5. Getting a little bit of blood flowing. Another way to really get this area here warmed, because our push-ups is working the chest, is to simply open and close like this. And this will completely work these same muscles, getting the blood flow. And you can do either this motion or literally do the push-ups without the floor to just get started if you need some warm-ups. Also, you can do arm circles if you really just want to loosen up your upper body, and maybe even some twists like this, or with your arms out as well. So, with all that said, I want to talk a little bit about push-ups without the knees. Okay, so we want to try not to be like this. We want to be more like a plank, okay, like this. And again, we don't want our hands too wide. Now, if you do put your hands in close, you can make a little spade like this, and try to put your nose between your hands. This is very, very athletic push-up. It's much harder to have your hands in close. And so I'm going to recommend the arms be just right outside your shoulders where you can push down, and everything's going to be in a straight line. Okay, so I'm going to do about 10. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, what I'll usually do in the mornings is I try to do 50 in the morning and 50 at night as a minimum, so I can at least get 100 in every day. So what I'll do is, if I feel it in the morning, if I'm feeling good, I'll do 25 and then another set of 25. If for some strange reason I'm feeling excellent, I'll go ahead and do all 50 without stopping. But usually my body says in the morning, after maybe 10, maybe 15, or maybe 25, my body says, okay, you can do that, but you're fatiguing, and I will just do something else, and then come back in about 5 minutes, and then my chest is really warm, and I can do 25 more easily, or maybe sometimes I'll just do 50 in a row. Okay, so I just did 10, and what I want to do is I want to go ahead and do several more sets because I want to get 50 push-ups in. So I'll go ahead, now that I've been talking for a couple of minutes, I'm going to go ahead and do another set. I'll do 25 this time. So I'll go 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so now I have done the 10 before that and then 25. Now I may continue to do some other exercises, some other movement, and while I'm doing the other movement, I'm allowing this part of my body to rest a few minutes, and it will build back some strength. If I don't burn it out quickly, then when I come back, I'll be able to do even more. But if I do about all I can do, my muscles will quickly fatigue, and then when I come back, my body will want to do less. And so it's really nice to kind of allow yourself to continue to build up, and on your last set, do your largest amount of reps, instead of just burning out on the first set or two and not really seeing what your body really can feel like when it's warmed up. So with that said, I've done 2 sets, and I've done 35, and so my goal was to do 50, so I have just 15 more. So if I feel good, I'll maybe do just 25 more. So I'll do one more set here. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So the way this worked out for me today was I did 2 sets of 25, and I did my 10 in the warm-up. So I ended up doing 60. I reached my goal, which was not a super high goal, and I did 10 more because that seemed to be what worked out for me today. Now sometimes I'll do more, but I always try to do my 50. But sometimes I'll do them in different increments depending on what my body says. So listen to your body, let it warm up slowly, and when it warms up, you'll feel like doing more. And as you do this bit by bit, you won't be sore and you'll continue to build up strength, and you'll be able to do this every day because it's not miserable and you don't dread it. So again, this is a little bit about push-ups today, thinking more about the concepts of showing up, lowering your goals, doing something within your limits, and trying to do them every day in a way that you don't dread them, and starting off with low reps and letting your body warm up and feel like doing more. You know, my body feels much better than when I started. I didn't really want to come do exercise. Now I feel like I will do a little bit more exercise even after I finish the video. So this was just a little bit of ideas today about the concepts of showing up and using push-ups to do so. I hope you got a little bit out of this. I hope you'll come back again tomorrow for the next video as we do more. I appreciate your likes, I appreciate your subscribes, and I'll see you next time. John Archer, Body Moves for Life. Thank you. Take care.